Alright folks, I'm gonna try to get this camera around here where you can see me. Today is October 6th, Thursday, 2022. This is my first sit this year in the tree. It's 5:18. I'm a little late today. I want to explain the situation today. I thought I had everything together. I've climbed this tree and I don't have my adapter. I'm using my big camera in my hand right now. I don't have my adapter to go to my tree arm, which will allow me to use my big camera. So I wanted to explain the situation today with my big camera where you can hear the audio good. And what I'll do is, if I do have a deer come in this evening, I'll switch to my GoPro, which I'll strap to my head to maybe capture the shot. But I'm gonna pan the camera around. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. My microphone here is trying to come off, but this is gonna be a cool hunt this evening, a cool setup. It's a little bit outside the box from what I normally do, but we've had some different weather this year. Very dry here in South Arkansas, and I switched the game up this evening. So I'm gonna pan around, I'm gonna show you what I got, explain to you what I'm doing, and hopefully we can kill a deer this evening. Alright guys, so this is going to be my setup. As you can see, I'm on the edge of a lake. With the dry conditions this year, these deer are fiending for water. Normally I would be set up on a dropping pin oak or a hot persimmon, but the deer are absolutely wearing this old lake bed out. It's normally this thing would be full of water, but on this year with the record low river levels, this is just a prime setup. So you can see I'm on the edge of this bank. There's a big trail right here that the deer are using. I'm about 15 yards from this trail. I'm about 10 feet up. I want you to look behind me. This is my cover behind me. I'm in my climber. Old willow tree. Old summit climber. 10 feet off the ground. Excellent cover behind me to break me up. I expect a deer to come out on this trail right here, 15 yards. I'm just deer hunting today, nothing targeted, just any mature buck or doe, or if I'm feeling it, young buck. Got the old Bob Lee trying out another broadhead today. That right there is a 3-blade VPA. Never killed a deer with that, just want to try something different. But things are looking good. If I don't have a deer close to me this evening, I should be able to see some deer down the lake, and I'm going to be able to hunt tomorrow evening. So I'll try to pinpoint where some more are coming out maybe, and try to make a move tomorrow evening. And I'll have my bracket tomorrow. I'll make sure I bring my bracket in hopes of catching something on the big camera. So it's 5:22. I'm gonna shut up, practice draw my bow a few times, and gonna kick off the 2022 bow season today, for me anyway. First sit, let's see how it goes. Alright, so I've switched to my GoPro. Another thing I wanted to point out, I never set up unless the wind, see that, is in my face. I've got a trail here in front of me. I expect the deer to come right here, 15 yards. They should come from here, come down the trail, off the bank into the water to get a drink. Look at the wind, right in my face. That's what you want. If you ain't got that, don't even get in the tree. You want to try to make everything as perfect as possible. It's not always going to work out perfect, but you know, this is a jam up setup. I expect to smash a doe in the next hour. It is, it's 5:25, so we'll see what happens. Big doe comes down this trail right here. She gonna see what this old BPA 3 blade's all about, I promise you. Let's see what happens. Happened a lot quicker than I thought. I have no idea where that deer come from behind me, and she literally was 4 yards under me, and I just made a 3-yard shot. I mean 3-yard shot. I'm 10 feet off the ground. Look at the cover. It's all about the cover. Broken up behind me, no camouflage, no scent control. Perfect scenario. Matter of fact, the deer, she appeared just straight under me, which was, you know, she should have caught my scent. I don't know where she come from, but I mean, first sit for me this year. Just crushed a doe. She went down in sight. I'm looking at her. She's probably 50 yards, total 50 yards. Air, I can see my air here on the ground. Zipped right through her. I mean, it's freaking bow season, baby. It's bow season, son. I mean, I love smashing them like that. I love it. That's freaking awesome. That's awesome. I'm gonna climb down and we'll go look at her. Alright, so I just climbed down. I'm here at the bottom of my climber, so I'm gonna step this off, step this shot off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps to that area. As you can see, full pass through, penetrated into the ground. And this is I shot that deer, that is a VPA, if I'm not mistaken. My buddy Drew gave me that broadhead. I've never killed a deer with that brand broadhead, so I wanted to try it. And as you can see, not bad. Actually, I can see her pretty easy in the tree. Before I walk out here too, I'm gonna stick this area out here. I want to show y'all my setup because I mean it's absolutely perfect. See my climber here. If you look behind that, right there, 10 feet off the ground. That's my camera arm. I left it up there. I can hunt tomorrow evening. I may hunt that tree tomorrow evening. But if you see that backdrop, that deer had no idea I'm in this world. 10 feet off the ground, 5 steps. No camouflage, no scent away spray. Just knowing how to set up, knowing what you need to do to kill one. Works every time. I'm gonna grab my bow here. Alright guys, here she is. As you can see, the plan worked out absolutely perfect. It's a very dry year this year, so I decided to mix it up a little bit. First hunt of the year, first sit in the tree. I've done a lot of scouting this year. Could tell these deer were hitting this water, so I found that perfect tree. As you can see, 10 feet off the ground, no camo, no scent away spray, wind in my face. Everything worked out absolutely perfect. Old man's recurve, first deer of the year. Man, I couldn't be happier. Perfect shot. She was under me a little high, but I mean she was 5 steps down within sight. For me, don't have to be big horns. I just love killing deer in my recurve. I love when a plan comes together. I know that sounds cliche, but when you just plan it out in your mind and it just almost happens to the T, there's just no better feeling. Like I say, first deer of the year. I hope there'll be many more to come. I want to get this one up. I'm gonna try to get this one up for you guys pretty quick so you can see the setup and just the change and monotony of a lot of hunts. You know, this is in the willows. It's just the smells, the sounds. Man, this is awesome. I love bow hunting. I love doing this. I love trying to capture it on film for you. And I apologize for not having my adapter to run my big camera, but hopefully I got a little footage with the GoPro. So this is the first hunt of the year for me. I've got a lot of scouting left to do, a lot of hunting left to do. So follow along this year if you'd like to. Appreciate y'all watching.